Max reactions, and as you know, my last video wasn't what people thought. It's about stuff, as you know. But today we'll be reacting to episode 146 from Everything Wrong with WWE Night of Champions 2008. It was uploaded by Christian Miracle. So I will leave the link in the description, and WWE is what I like, so I will be reacting to these videos. Let's start. I will leave the link of the video in the description. So let's start with it. This kind of a cool guy. The action unity.
You see, now this is why the event should have retired when the WWE began to have less championships. I will remove a sin here because at a Night of Champions event, it indeed should be every match is a title match rather than some random matches added in too. An additional sin will be removed because of the stage, the red carpet, and the championship banners. That is what you call a great stage setup. These days, WWE is just too lazy.
Well, let's not count Finley and Hornswoggle short.
Wah, wah. In my mind, I saw absolutely no chance for Finley and Hornswoggle winning the gold. Nothing against Hornswoggle being short, it's just that he's there for the entertainment rather than the wrestling. Finley is addicted to John Morrison's. Am I supposed to be watching a tag team title match or a bad case of playground bullying?
That's what I like on this channel.
Well, Hornswoggle is an official competitor. Just because he's shorter than all of them doesn't mean Miz and John should give him special treatment. Referee just lets all this happen instead of doing his job and getting the illegal man out of the ring.
That's what I hate about wrestling sometimes.
Usually illegal tag occurs if you're hanging onto the top rope in the corner, with the exception being if there are multiple men on a team. Hornswoggle was not touching it, so how does that tag count?
Being a bully is all this is all about.
Well, Hornswoggle was a competitor, so what did you expect? Oh, he's cute because he's small. Let's give him a chance.
Nope. Damn.
Smallest pinfall I have ever seen, but it just goes to show that they ain't letting Finley and Hornswoggle win the tag goal when Hornswoggle's here for comedic purposes only. Previously, 2 years ago, on WWE,
Wow.
WWE either got lazy and created the ECW title banner by combining it with the Cruiserweight title, or maybe this was Sin Cara's old job before he officially signed with the company 3 years later.
Right now it's all about the United States title.
We have an ECW referee officiating with SmackDown commentators calling this U.S. title match. Honestly, the ECW commentator should be calling this match, considering the U.S. title is now on ECW, held by Matt Hardy, and his challenger is Chavo Guerrero, who's also on ECW. Chavo oversold that back body drop and landed on his side too.
Damn.
One small boot and Chavo goes halfway across the ring and out of the ring.
Right.
Seems legit.
What the heck is that?
Chavo never went for a swanton. He attempted the frog splash, knew that Matt would move, and rolled through it. A frog splash is in no way a swanton. And is it just because Jeff Hardy's brother is in this match that you mentioned it?
So here we go. Here's that second rope leg drop.
Mick predicted wrong. Matt only goes for the second rope leg drop when his opponent is lying on the ground, not on his knees or partially standing up. That's when he goes for the second rope elbow drop.
Matt made the ropes. Oh!
Matt thinks he's Mickey James for a moment. Previously on WWE, also McMahon's $1 Million Mania that went completely nowhere.
And it is for the ECW Championship.
But we're not going to show you the close-up of the banner like we normally would, because that is the Cruiserweight title with the ECW letters on it, and we're already too embarrassed. Previously on ECW.
Last week's WWE 2008 draft, he is now a member of Raw.
If you think about it then, it was kind of obvious that Mark Henry would win this match, considering he's the only wrestler on ECW, whereas Kane's on Raw, and the Big Show's on SmackDown. And we know that a championship called the ECW title wouldn't stay on a separate brand.
United Champions, presented by
Skip.
into the ring. Wow!
Kane is taken out of the equation for the next 4 minutes. Doesn't seem like he landed hard enough to be injured.
This is like a scene out of Jurassic Park almost.
How?
Triceratops.
We're calling Kane the Triceratops because he's the one down, just like the trike was in the actual movie.
And that was 450
Nope.
pounds.
450 pounds? What is that supposed to mean?
Meanwhile, Kane is still in front of our
Exactly.
broadcast thing.
Broadcast thing? Mike Adamley apparently doesn't know what a broadcast table is.
His headbutt on top.
What
Show
the?
didn't even connect with that, so Mark fell for absolutely no reason.
Watch out!
True.
How does a guy 7 feet tall do that?
Easy. Years of practice and staying in shape.
Look at Kane, look at this!
Damn.
Kane superplexes show and somehow the ring doesn't break.
See, my partner just texted me.
That was
but if we could just
a
wait
heavy
10
dude.
minutes.
They're
While I
actually
admit that's a great
two
cover up of
heavy
Cody Rhodes
wrestlers.
being your actual partner, it's still embarrassing to have to say that on your debut match. Also, that's not how the match works.
No, don't forfeit this match. If we can go ahead and start the match.
First Ted says to wait 10 minutes, but because the forfeit option appears, he decides to start the match. It's like he can't make up his damn mind.
Tag team champions.
True.
Not you. I want Hardcore Holly right now.
Ted is addicted to Also, yeah, that doesn't sound suspicious at all.
We know that DiBiase's had a confident air about him, King.
Ted decides to go under the ring apron when Hardcore is tagged in. If Cody didn't attack him, what would happen? Would Hardcore fight the air for a while?
DiBiase wants what the hell?
Might as well remove a couple of sins for the sudden turn of events. Is it even legal to tag someone that was originally on the opposing team when the match started? Or is the WWE just saying fuck you to the rules?
Exactly. That makes no sense.
Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes.
Don't you mean the new tag team champions, as Cody will correct you?
Why JBL would not have a match on this pay-per-view.
It's because you're not a champion.
Or a challenger for a championship?
Exactly.
You're saying I'm not a champion.
Well, you
No,
don't
you're
have a
not.
championship title, so no, you're not. Not officially, anyway. Nobody controls what you think about yourself.
And with Mr. McMahon being incapacitated, I am the richest person in the entire world wrestling
Fair enough.
entertainment.
Just because Vince got injured doesn't mean you're the richest person in WWE. Do you not know that Shane and Stephanie are still active in WWE?
Because as I look around, I don't see any championship banners.
You obviously didn't see the stage then. This random promo with JBL was 4 minutes too long. Lance Cade's alliance with Chris Jericho honestly goes absolutely nowhere.
I've missed anniversaries, funerals. I've missed my own children's birthday parties.
Chris has a point, and that's one of the many reasons why I would never actually work for WWE. I'd hate to miss important family matters or even important ceremonies.
Match here in World Wrestling Entertainment.
Haha, you tripped.
They have fought the apron.
That one fan saying spare us. You're probably going to say that to Vince once he makes the WWE PG in a month from this point. Chris, stop trying to pants Kofi. Disgusting. Why are the fans chanting boring? This match is actually very good. So good that it's hard for me to find sins in it.
Shawn Michaels eyes it on and Kingston.
Why Shawn Michaels? That makes no sense.
As much as I like Kofi winning his first Intercontinental title, I still gotta give him the victory due to outside interference sin. I'm probably going to get hate from saying this, but while Shawn never deserved the eye injury prior to this event, he did deserve that punch to the face. You
Exactly.
interfere in someone's match and cost them a championship, you get what you deserve.
Imagine if I lost my title.
Vicky is a
I
dick to Red
actually
Roses.
would have punched that guy in the face.
Undertaker from the WWE.
Sad. Right
Actually,
there.
it was all of you.
Is alive. Not so much. And with that, I leave Batista tonight beaten and empty-handed.
Sadly, Edge just spoiled his match. That Quagmire sign is missing the goo part of his giggity giggity goo catchphrase.
Katie Lee.
I forgot to say Virgil, Lillian.
Sister combination brother.
Look at that. I'm the real women's champion. Why would you say that? That's totally alerting Katie that you're going to do a top rope maneuver. See? Told ya. The pyro was delayed for Edge.
It was.
Not wrestling.
30 minutes
He's
later.
not wrestling not to lose? Take one of the knots out, Nick. Otherwise it sounds like you're saying he's wrestling
That
to
makes no
lose.
sense.
Not wrestling to not lose, so he's wrestling to lose?
But the referee's about to count. Batista out of
Whoa.
Dave clearly jumped in the air and wanted to